Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jim the Fuzzy, and welcome back to Civ5 Civilization 5. When we left off, we had a scout over here exploring. We had a warrior who was trying to deal with these barbarians on his own, and having a few issues. And that's about it, actually. And then we were working in the Great Library. So now I have the question. This warrior, do I have him attack out here onto the plains, where he definitely does have a combat advantage? I am going to be the winner in this engagement. I'm going to do 34 damage and they're going to do 22, which is just going to snowball. And I'm going to get a little XP for it, which is good. Alright then. XP earned. Now I don't have the defensive bonus, and that might be bad. But it's hopefully going to help me out with Monaco. Vancouver seeks investors. Alright then.
The meek shall inherit the earth, but not its mineral rights.
Okay. Now you're over here where I actually do have a combat bonus. But I don't think... Well, yeah, let's go kill you. Still technically at a disadvantage. Now I'm gonna bring my scout over here one tile. And yes, this is a peninsula. I can tell you that for sure right now. And the reason I can do that is if you look at the curve of the land here, there is no way that this curve allows for it to go straight into this hexagon or hex right here. So, yay. I need to give my scout another fight. Just one. Monaco is... What do they want? And they want Stonehenge. Build a wonder, gain the happiness of a city-state. Well done. Yeah, unlike in Civilization 6, as you might have noticed already, you can get multiple quests from the same city-state at the same time. Yeah. Alright. We can get policy now. Good. We'll get to that in a moment. Scout us. Alright. We found the Fountain of Youth. Output if worked, it gives us nothing. It gains 10 happiness if it's within your borders. I guess it's time to talk about happiness. Happiness in Civilization 5 is global. Essentially, they abstracted all that chance of revolution and, dislike of the ruler into one number that is empire-wide. Whether that's good or bad, it's a different design decision. I'm not gonna claim it's good, I'm not gonna claim it's bad. So, you lose happiness. Well, you gain happiness from the difficulty level. In this case, +9. Lose happiness based on the number of cities you have and the amount of population you have. So, usually one point per population, and I don't know how much per city. So, getting 10 happiness is huge. especially given that a city cannot increase its happiness over its own population limit. And by that I mean a city, if I have 10 points of happiness from buildings in Rio, and I only have 3 people, I'm still only getting 3 happiness from Rio. And that is obviously a downside, so things like this allow you to increase it above that. And why do you want happiness above that? Because every point of happiness you have above 0 contributes to golden ages. Once you trigger a goal, once you get enough points for golden age, in this case 500, you get, well, right here. While in the golden age, every tile in your empire that produces at least 1 gold produces 1 extra. Cities gain 20%, plus 20% production, and empire-wide cultures increase by 20%. We're going for the culture victory. So, lots of culture is good for that. Also, more production and more gold is always good. I can't think of a situation where you don't want more gold. Or production. Okay. Mandate of Heaven, no, not yet. Theocracy. Holy Sites provide plus 3 gold. Maybe temples, we don't have any temples yet. So none of these benefit us right now. But are they going to benefit us within the next 25 turns is the question. And probably not. So I'm going to go for... happiness that comes out of... Getting monarchy, if you're going for a very big capital, is very, very good. Legalism will be good, yes. Aristocracy. Let's get aristocracy right now. Yes. Probably not going to help that much. It knocked a turn off the Great Library, though. So it's helping. Maybe not a huge amount, but it is helping. And... I'm going to knock out this warrior. The brute. There we go. 5 more XP, but we are pretty badly hurt right now. 8 turns to recover. Though, getting this Fountain of Youth in our territory, well... Also, in this game, natural wonders count as mountains. And as soon as I get control again, I'll demonstrate why that's important. Now we can get Drill 2. Also, because we got Drill 1, we have access to Medic, Cover 1, which gives us a 33% bonus against range checks, and Amphibious, which eliminates the combat penalty for attacking from the sea or over a river. There's also the option to heal instantly, but that destroys this ability to get promotion. These 3, Amphibious, Cover 1, and Medic, would have been available if we'd chosen Shock 1. But because we chose... So, they require either one of the 2. There's nothing that requires both Shock and Drill, so far as I know. Unless they patched that recently, but... No, you go down 1 to specialize your combat focus, and then you get other promotions based on... The other promotion is based on what you want that unit to have as more of a specialty. So first you specialize where you want it to be fighting, and then you specialize a little bit more. Alright then. Ah, that blue bar is the XP bar. Alright, now we will not be getting any more experience from barbarians. With this guy. I would like to note that. Come here. And come here. Singapore. Someone's already met them. Alright, I need to ramp up my military a bit. I may keep befriending all these city-states. Alright. They and Vancouver are about as far out as I can get from my city and still be able to defend. However, that is 4 city-states. Which is... well, 4 city-states isn't exactly bad. No! Okay, that's not good. I took... 13 damage there. I fortify until healed. Do I get the HP at the end of my turn or the start of my turn? I don't know. So what I'm going to do is move to right here. And then spend 2 turns healing. Now I come right here, that scouts that for me. And right here, scouts... not as much as I'd like. I need to... barbarian encampment discovered. Right there, and Singapore would like that destroyed. Alright, can we destroy it with a scout? Probably not. On the other hand, we might... and now I'm going to hit alert. Actually, no. Wake you up, and I'm going to... fortify until healed. Well, I'm gonna probably pull him out of it early, but I want him defended for a few turns at least. I can't remember if just skipping your turn gives you the defensive bonus. Normally, my rule for if I do a fortify until healed is if he's under 5. If the 1's digit is under 5. So in this case, he's at 8, so there'll be no. Once he got to 98, I would start using him again. But that's just how I do it. That's not how it necessarily should be done. Just personal preference. Rio de Janeiro demands sugar. Ah, we love the King Day. Alright. Your cities will occasionally demand resources from you. These are usually going to be a resource that is not within their borders. Once you get this resource into your empire, I think in your empire, you may have to... I don't remember if you have to connect it to... I think it's just get in your empire. Rio will go into Wheel of the King Day, which increases population growth. Wheel of the King Day, and, well, more population growth is a good thing, as anyone can tell you. Alright, we're about to get some archers in our territory. Which is going to be good. Once I get a 4th person, I'm going to put them on the hill there. 4 people is usually when you want to build your settler. Also, archers are very, very bad at close combat. my scout does more damage in close combat than their archer does. Yeah. So I'm going to take this one hit. And hopefully do a decent amount of, not insignificant amount of damage. Well, what I did get is a unit promotion. And I like getting those on my scouts. Because, well, I'll show you next turn. Alright. Alright, let's see. We got a unit promotion for scout. Now, scouts get two options. One is survivalism, which gives them plus 5 HP per turn, heal outside of friendly territory, and plus 25% defense. If I'm in my territory, or the territory of an allied city-state, I think if I'm in the territory of an allied city-state, then I heal at a rate of 20 HP per turn. If I'm in a friendly city, I heal at a rate of 25 points per turn. So, if I'm outside that, I heal at a rate of 10 points per turn. So, in this case, we have survivalism, which gives us plus 5 per turn and plus 25% defense. The other option is scouting, plus 1 visibility range. And, you know, it's a scout, it's supposed to be scouting. I really, really like getting scouting for it. Now, what I can do right here is hit this archer, because I don't think that barbarian encampment can spawn another unit right now. I think it's unable to, which means my scout is safe. But I can hit the archer, and then Singapore will destroy it. I'll be right here, and that's 2 tiles away from the barbarian encampment. And even if it does spawn something, that something can't do anything this turn. So, again, I should be safe. Alright, now let's hope I was right. Now we can bombard this archer. And that's good. And Rio de Janeiro is now up to 4 population. Let's go back into citizen management. And give me production focus. There we go. Growth is stagnating. Yes, I know that. However, that gives us the Great Library in 4 turns, and I really want to get that done. Alright. Next, we go for... Right, I cannot work on this tile. This is the thing about barbarians being around. I cannot work on a tile that a barbarian is on. So until I deal with this barbarian, I can't move here. I can't have a citizen work here. So, gotta be careful about that. Oh, I just got the bananas. Range, that's really nice, so getting culture. Culture is good. But again, our happiness dropped down to 4 because population. It grew. So it's going to be a little bit long before we get that golden age. And now we can hit next turn again. Now Singapore. We'll bombard that. Ooh. Why did Singapore not do a bombard? Here. Okay, I'm at 7. I think I just lost my scout. No, I didn't, because this blocks line of sight. You're gonna be really, really careful, though. Because I've got archers right there. I've got... Alright. And we've got a barbarian brute right here, which means there's another barbarian. This barbarian encampment is coming towards me. Alright. This barbarian warrior, he is now at 38 hit points. I'm gonna leave him like that a few more turns. Which means we're not gonna be doing anything. Monaco is under attack. The people with the pointiest sticks. Okay. Goethe has I'm probably mispronouncing these names horribly. But Goethe has completed his greatest work, the list of the people with the pointiest sticks. This ranks everyone in the world by military power. We're dead last. But I tend to expect that at this point in the game. I come here. Now notice how much. Now notice how I can see further. One more tile, because of the survivalism, and that's why the scouting. That's why I like it. All right. These guys are gonna try and come in and pillage tile improvements. 2 turns away from the Great Library, though, and that's... Or maybe they're not gonna come in. We may get the Great Library. Please, oh please. Vancouver is under attack. Well, apparently I decided to basically mute the audio for that, but the line is, libraries are the shrine... Library are as the shrine where all the relics of the ancient saints, full of true virtue, and all that without delusion or imposture, are preserved and reposed. So I get a free technology right now.
How happy are those whose walls already rise?
Did that just... Ah. I also completed masonry on that turn. So now I can pick any technology I have access to for free. Trapping, no. I'm gonna go for philosophy here. Why am I gonna go for philosophy? Well, first off, it gives me access to the temple, which means more faith before anybody else. It gives me access to the oracle. And it also gives me access to... Also discounts all of this. So there's philosophy. And these just went down in cost. And I know that discount thing was listed somewhere in the official documentation. If they've patched it out, then don't blame me. Temple of Artemis is also something to consider. Because this great engineer, we need great engineers. So getting free great engineer points is not something to sneeze at. But we now have great scientist points. We're getting a great scientist point per turn. I will show you why that's good when we get one. But, do I want to go for the Temple of Artemis? Probably not. We could, proof source of horses or ivory. You know what?
There is only one good, knowledge, and one evil, ignorance. Proud is the spirit of Zeus-fostered kings. Their honor comes from Zeus, and Zeus, god of counsel, loves them.
We're now in the classical era. I I think we may be the first ones here. Thing is, we're at the end of this episode, so our choice of technology will have to wait for the next one. Thank you very much for watching. I have been Jim with the Fuzzy, and I do hope to see you again next time.